Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Prophet West, Brother West, coming to you this Sunday morning to greet you in the name of the Lord with a word of encouragement. But also I have a direct word, and this word that I'm going to speak to you today it's going to touch many people. It's going to stir up certain emotions. It's going to make you angry, upset. But the purpose is to let you know where you are, and that God has heard you, and that God is going to deliver you in this situation and out of this situation. And the title of my message is The Ultimate Betrayal. The Ultimate Betrayal. And it's when you get with this person, you get with this guy, you get with this girl, you get with these people, and you build a relationship. You build a relationship, understanding. You grow with each other. You talk. You learn. You share with the person your hearts, your dreams, your fears, and all of that. Vice versa, and whatnot. But then there comes a situation where you're at your lowest, and when you needed them the most, they betrayed you. You thought that they was going to be there for you, but then you discovered they were far away from you. And the wild thing about it is that you're at a point now you feel used, you feel taken advantage of, you feel angry, you want to get revenge. And what makes it even worse is that the person or the people know they're guilty, but they haven't even acknowledged the fact, or even came to you and apologized. But now you sat and you're put with a situation where you got to forgive these jokers. You got to forgive him. You got to forgive her. In order to find peace, in order to get to heaven, you got to forgive. And so many of you're in a crossroads. You between a rock and a hard place, because the more you think about this situation, the more you think about them jokers, that joker, the more it angers you. And you don't want to think about it, because the more you think about it, it fuels your anger. And so there's a cry inside of you saying, God, help me. Help me. I know I'm talking to somebody. You got so much resentment, but you've even prayed, God, help me. Help me. I just want to let you know that God heard you. He heard you. He heard you. It was some cold-blooded stuff. But God's going to get the victory. He's going to get the glory, because he knows the way that we take. And after he's tried us, you shall come through as pure gold. So trust the process. The pain doesn't feel good. Being rejected definitely doesn't feel good. But after the rejection, after the betrayal, after the hurt, how are you going to respond? This is where the character is built. This is the defining hour where the big britches. It's time for adults. It's time for people who are strong to be able to handle it. And the thing about it, God won't put nothing more on you than you're able to bear. He'll provide a way of escape. And you said it's too much for you. Obviously it's not. You still here and you still alive. You still talking. You might be complaining and fussing. You might want to do something to somebody, but you're still alive. So I'm being encouraged, my brothers and my sisters, because after a while, by and by, God is going to fix it. Matter of fact, he's fixing it now, because you sacrifice what you sacrifice, and God's going to honor your sacrifice. He's going to honor your heart. People who do wrong to you or do stuff, that's on them. Let them deal with that, because the law of reaping and sowing going to get them. But you do what you have to do to make sure you get it right with God, and make sure nothing separates you from God's love, because you'll lose nothing for the sake of the gospel. And if it's lost, it wasn't worth it anyway. It wasn't worth it. Never allow anyone or anything to get in between you and your God, you and your relationship, you and your worship, you and your private time with God. Never, 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 never. God has to be first. He has to be supreme. He has to be the ruler. And he has to be preeminent in your life. Regardless, come what may, let him become your anchor. And always put him in there. Make him your source. David did the very thing, very, very, very thing. God was his anchor. And God was his source. That's why he said, "O Lord, have I hid your word in my heart, that I might not sin against you." He had a relationship with God. He didn't let nothing get in his heart between him and God. He kept everything separate. Keep everything separate. Make sure God is centered. And he's going to see you through. You've been betrayed, but you haven't been denied. God bless you.